everybody. Hope you are doing okay. Hello, my beautiful people. How are you all doing today? It is good to be back with you all. Welcome back to True Talk with Mieta. It has been a while. Welcome, Mommy Nini. Barbecues have been holding me down, and I have not been having the time with so much invitation that I needed to honor. Oh, let's see who's there. My baby JB. I'm gonna be quiet soon, please. With so many invitations I have to or I needed to honor, and it's just been a Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, but it's good to be back with you all. Atayaya. At least don't be tired. Don't be tired. I know some of you say you have been waiting for me, and I haven't been online for some time now. So Sunday, I think 3 Sundays now. But it's good to be back with you all. Hi, baby. My first love is here watching. Mommy, how are you? Mommy Nini, I love you, girl. Welcome, everybody. Today we are talking. Our topic for today is the apologies you will never get and why you need to heal. Sometimes we just need to move on with our life because during our life journey, we will get hurt so many times by different people. And these people, hi, Jimmy. And these people are just who they are. We cannot change people. My son, mother, Jassy, welcome, sis. Welcome, everybody. This is True Talk with Mieta. I come on live every Sunday. But sometimes, if I love you more than sometimes if you don't see me online, hi Jimmy, how are you? If you don't see me online, know that I'm honoring an invitation. I tell you that, I can see the oldness of my face. Elise told me that too. Sometimes if you don't see me online, not that I abandoned the show, but because I have to be there for my brothers and my sisters. But it's good to be back with you all. I'm tired. You see, Jessie said I'm so old. My face is old. At least tell me the city girl. She said my face look tired, look old, but yeah. I'm here today again. So apologize you will never get and why you need to heal. Anyways, this is a 30 minutes discussion. It is about emotional healing, self-liberation, and moving forward without closure. Sometimes we want closure so much, and we'll keep to ourselves and say, oh yes, this person needs to apologize, and this person wronged me. Sometimes you just need to make peace with yourself in your heart for your fellow man, and just decide to move past whatever happens. And these are things that happen in our daily life. Welcome, Catherine. Who's ever been hurt and left silence? A lot of us have been hurt and we just living in our silence. So this is the topic. Oh, my own daddy is watching. Hi, daddy. Welcome to True Talk with Mieta. The man that birthed me. I love you, Dad. Mr. Safungo. I salute you. Yeah, so it's our topic for today. Why we need to heal and move forward sometimes without closure. For most of the time, some people will not and some people will, but it is always important to move forward without closure. So we are talking about the apologies you will never get. So our topic is for the strong, because this is a sensitive thing. It's only people that are really strong minded and that know what they want and want to pursue their life. So if your mind is really weak, you're going to say, oh no, I can't take that. Nobody going to just walk on me, and you need to know what he did to me. And you will just keep waiting and waiting and waiting for apologies that will never come from the parent who abandoned you, the partner who betrayed you, the friend that used you, the boss who disrespected you, the family member who shamed you. Yes, it is true. Through our daily activities, we go through a lot. Some of us, our parents abandon us from small, and we have to raise ourselves. In fact, some mother will give their kids out to stranger. Hi, catch how are you? Some parent will get. In fact, some dad will have this lady, impregnate this lady, and be like, oh, I don't want a kids right now, or I'm not ready for that yet, and the mother will struggle with that baby, and at the end of the day, dad will come back after that baby had become successful and come to show himself around that, he's the father of this child. After this child have succeeded in life, now you want to come around. It happens vice versa. And sometimes even when we mom, we still want to live our young girls' life, and we don't want to be pinned with babies. And some mother too, because of hardship, they have to give their kids out to a family member or no family member to bring that kids up. And in that process, that kids go through a lot of things. Struggle, maltreatment, and all of that. And at the end of the day, the parents will come around after that kids have worked towards her future and have become successful. Mom will come around and mom will say, oh, I'm your mother. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I didn't give you all intentionally. It was just because the struggle was so hard for mom. Some of us will say, mom, even if you are eating a curry and sugar, I will eat it with. But mom wasn't thinking that way, and now it's already late, You just have to let go. Prophet of the Getches. You have to let go. And some of us, our partner that have betrayed us, sometimes you stay with this man or this woman, and you have put your all into this relationship, and the relationship did not work. At the end of the day, the man have to move on with another woman, and you have to move on with another man. Some women will say, you know what? I'm not going to move forward anymore. And some women are quite to move forward. Get their pen and paper, Java Nancy. And some women are quite to move forward, and some men are quite to do the same. Other people take a break and be like, you know what? I want to rethink my life. I have been through a lot. I don't want to go through this anytime soon. I don't want to get into another relationship and that person treats me and this same thing occurred, And most especially for we women, once we move for another breakup and we have our children, and then we want to prove point to this man that we can still get married or we can still marry, and then we go and jump into another relationship, and that relationship doesn't work. We go and jump into, it becomes a pattern that we keep carrying. It seems with so many, they are having kids all around the place, all around the place. So it happens to everybody. Sometimes after this man and woman have, gone a separate way over time to be like, it's not working. Why don't we let go? One person will come back and apologize and the relationship continues. So a happy between partner, a happy between friends. Some friends are only there to use you. What you can give them, like everything they want, they request from you, you offer to them, you keep offering, and the day you don't have it to give to that friend, it becomes a problem. So some friends are there to just use you. They just take your kindness for your weakness. And all of that, and when you realize that at the end of the day, be like, oh, after all these things I was doing for this friendship, whereby I was just being used, you feel bad, you feel frustrated, and it's hard to go back to change the time. No man can do that. All you need to say to yourself is, I let it go. Some boss will disrespect you. You go to work because your supervisor know you going to work to get 1 or 2 cents. He don't even respect you, or she don't even respect you. Talk to you anyhow. Walk on you. No respect, because they feel you need the $5 or $10 to feed your family. You need the $5 or $10 to take care of your kids. Even if somebody is working for you as a house help, respect that person. That person is looking for his or her living. When I was in Liberia, I had Alice working with me. We call Alice my Alice because not because she was working to take care of my kids, or cook, meaning I should just respect her. Just say I will call my Alice, I call my Alice, we respected her. We knew she was somebody on the mom. But some of us, would pay somebody $50 or $25 to take care of our children. We rather to disrespect that person. Welcome over, man. But I actually blow and see. Welcome, my beautiful mother-in-law. This is True Talk with Miada. Please like and share the video. I'll come up with topics every Sunday to share thoughts on it, even though some of you already know these things, but it is always better to talk about things all the time, because the more we listen, the more we learn. So try to respect people, even if they don't have it, even if they are working, don't disrespect them. Respect them. Give them the respect they deserve. We move on to family member who shame you. Sometimes growing also family member, if you don't have nothing to, what's up, my love? You don't have nothing to wear and stuff like that. If you take their slippers and wear it, be like, oh, we are not equal. You need to take off my slippers right now. You need to take off my shirts. Maybe your school having some kind of occasion, you want to go bluff if you tell your uncle all slipper to the door. Uncle see that slipper, yeah, for you in serious trouble. They be like, we're not equal, don't do that thing to me, And some family members, because God has blessed them, they really don't care about the rest of the family member. I mean, if you have 1 or 2 things, it's always good to share. It don't have to be new, but the fact that you have excuse me 1 second, Pop, I'm on laugh, okay? The fact that you have 1 or 2 to help that family member. The next we move on to all these things I have just said that people have done them to us, whether at workplace, your family, your friends, your parents who abandon you. So many things are happening, and some of us have just been waiting for years for apologies. So yeah, I am sorry, but they never say they are sorry for the mistakes, and this is why we have to move on. Stop carrying that load on your head, and whenever you see this person, you just get mad in your spirit. Heal anyway. So I have, excuse me, guys, I have stuff in the plate here if you want to eat something. Sorry, guys, I have a guest. I just trying to yeah. So we have to move past our differences with whoever that have hurt us. We move on to section 1. How to heal the pain of the pain from the unfinished story. How do we heal when someone hurt us and never apologize for their mistakes or for being rude to us? When someone hurt us and never apologize to that, it leaves a void in our heart. It just gets stuck with us. It leaves unanswered question. Lingering resentment, self-doubt, emotional loops that replay the moment. So sometimes we sit by ourselves and we just, this thought just keep coming to us, like you just keep hearing that person voice in your ear, like, who you think you are? And get up from here anyways. You don't belong here. We are human. We go to our quiet places and thank you so much, Rachel. I appreciate you. Thank you, Damo. We sit in our quiet places and we think about these things, and these things, if we don't have a strong mindset on how to move on, it just play on us all the time. It's like somebody threw a broken glass through your window and left all that work for you to do, and you will keep cleaning those broken pieces, trying to put it together before somebody get hurt from that, and that person never show up to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry for this thing that happened. Oh, it was a mistake. I didn't mean to do it." Let's be real. We all went for that. Some parents will never admit that they failed their kids. Thank you, Mother Harriet. Please like and share the video. This is True Talk with Mietta. I come on live every Sunday to talk about different topics, family-oriented topic that parents and children should know, boundaries and friends and relatives. These are things that happen in our daily life. Some people will never apologize. Some parents will never. Thank you, Fifi. I appreciate you. Some parents will never admit they failed their kids. And how can a parent fail their kids? You have these kids. You don't care for these kids. You leave this kid to go worldwide. You don't advise these kids. You don't talk with these kids. Like, these kids just live their own life. No matter what, your child is your child. Whether your child goes in the street, whether your child become an alcoholic, whether your child become a drunk, like a drugs addict, like nobody pray or nobody like wish to become the way they are. Sometimes it is the treatment for a parent or for a spouse that takes people out of the way, that make people do things that they are not supposed to do. So thank you, Prophet. I appreciate you. So we parents, as parents, if we have to get back with our kids, Like I'm a Christian, so I always go with the Bible story that the prodigal son in the Bible, he told his dad he wanted his own share of the property. And even though his dad gave him and he went in the streets and he poured all of that money. And when he came back to his dad was happy to receive him back. Some of us, because our kids are out there drinking and smoking, and when they are back home and they come around to us, we despise them. We don't want to identify with them. We don't want to welcome back. We don't want to welcome them back home. And that is wrong. If your child was in the street and maybe your child went in the street because you did not, Josiah is in the room. Excuse me, guys, if you want to talk to him, okay? So if your child was in the street and your child came back home, welcome your child back with an open arms. Be excited to receive your child, because nobody is perfect. We all have our own problem. Sometimes we as parents, if we don't give our kids love, the kids go out there to follow friends and peer pressure, carry them away. So we have to love our kids no matter what. And if our kids go out there, we fail our kids. So we still have to welcome them back home and say, I understand you went this way, but I'm sorry, I'm the cause for that. It's because I was not in your life. Some of us, we just grew up. Our parents, even though my dad used to pay our school fee and all of that stuff, feed us, but he was always busy working out of time. And, it took some of us wisdom to be where we are today, or else we would have a lot of kids all around, because our dad never really cared. He said, you know what, I have a lot of kids. If you want to become raw, you become raw. If you want to become thief, you become thief. If you want to become prostitute, you become prostitute. My dad is online. I'm saying this. That's why our dad would tell us when we were coming up there in high school. You were never that kind of hot dad on us. No, he wasn't. The only thing he would tell us, if when you get pregnant, just know you bring in your man so your man can take you to his people. And that is what happened. So if the parents not constantly in the home of the kids to show the kids love, to be there for the kids, to know what the kids is doing, that carry the kids wayward. And you as parent, you have failed your kids. And that is why for me, I try to work with my schedule no matter what, so I can be there for my kids. Most especially in this country we are in, if something happened to your kids, you're going to good jail. Then all your ambitions, your dreams, everything will just go down the drain only because you wasn't there for your kids. In Africa, that is normal. So, as parents, if your kids come back home, all the emotional damage to your kids. For some friends, they just ghosted you without explanation. Park you on the side and just think it is okay. What makes you think it is okay when you and myself were friends and out of a sudden, you just stop playing me low? I call you, you don't want to talk to me, and I ask you for advice, you don't want to give me advice. Like, okay. If you think that is okay for you, that's fine. Just be yourself and be who you are, because people will always be who they are. You cannot change people. Thank you guys for joining me today. Once again, this is True Talk with me. I appreciate you all, and I love you guys so much. People will always be who they are. You have been trying to stay strong. Sometimes you will be there for people, you will be there, and sometimes when they do some things, it just breaks you down. Deep down your heart, you want disclosure why your friend did this to you. You want acknowledgement, but instead, all it got was silence. And some friends will just pretend that nothing happened. They want to come back to you. They just come back to you and feel it's okay. Because some people are made that way. We move on to step 2. We wait for apology. Why is it so hard for us to move on without hearing, I am sorry? That one word, sorry, it just melts our hearts. We want validation to know our pain is real. We want justice to believe someone regret hurting us. We want peace to close the door properly or permanently. So that is the reason why we look for that word. We want you to know that we exist. Thank you for forgiving me, Elise. I forgive you too, okay? we we um we want people to know that we matters. That is why we sit and wait for that word. I am sorry. Thank you, Prince. We want to feel important. We want to feel like you hear or you feel the way we feel that what you did wasn't right. And we want justice. Some of us was hurt during childhood days by our people we live with. Some people got raped and all of that stuff. And they know, those people know those abusers. They want justice. Because some people start doing that to a child from small, and that child grow up within it. And sometimes when a child grow up to who they want, they have become, they're like, no, this is not right. I'm going to take this to the law. And, you know, they seek for their justice. So that's what happened. But yeah, it's the reality. Some people won't apologize because it costs them nothing to pretend as if nothing happened. Some people are good at that. They pretend. They just want to come back to you and, you just, open up today and you start talking and stuff like that. As for me, Miata, those that know me, they know me. If you hurt me, I tell you, I don't like that. Don't do it to me next time. Even if you want us to be friends again, still okay, because I'm a child of God, I let go. Even if you coming back to me, you coming back, how cause you Juma? Even if you coming back to harm me more, it's up to you and your God. But if you hurt me, we have to talk about it before we can move on. You're not going to pretend to me. Or even if I'm done with that, if I see you, I'm going to tell you, look, what happened, let back home, be back home. But this really hurt me, this thing. Yeah, Richard. But I know what's up. So I'm preaching the word of God through my social media platform. So please, teach me more. and they just want to pretend. They have rewritten that story in their mind. They just do not care. And sometimes they are not healed enough to take accountability, because people have to be mature. Like my mother-in-law said, that is where maturity comes in. Because if people hurt you, they have to take accountability for the pain they have caused you. But some people are not mature enough to say, oh, I wronged you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. It's hard for people to say these things. I have a friend of mine that said, if somebody hurt her, you will not come back. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate you. I mean, once you take responsibilities for your action, I move on. Some people say, oh, Miana, you like people too much, friends. Maybe that friend will harm me one of these days. God forbid, if anybody kill me because of the heart that God gave me, so be it. Maybe that's how God wants me to go to heaven. But not because of somebody else, I'm going to change who I am. I love people and I give people the benefit of the doubt. One thing I don't like is I put in too much. If I feel that I'm a pressure to you, then I take a step back. If I feel like I'm a burden to you, I take a step back. So I don't like that, but I love people. I always want the good for people. And sometimes in the process, I get hurt. But is it because of one person I'm going to turn my back to the war? No. You don't turn your back to the world because you get hurt by order. There are still good people. And it takes time. There was a saying that good people are, are difficult to find. But if you find it, you need to hold it tight. Thank you, Brother Marcus. I appreciate it. Oh, you say I'm special. If you're enjoying my topic today, please like and share the video. So why wait for apologies if you know that some people will never apologize to you? Some people have a really strong heart. And as children of God, if you have the Spirit of God that is dwelling in you, you are not going to be holding people in heart. If you see those people, you just mad in your spirit. I can't live like that. If I'm mad at you, I would take a break and I will read things. And after a week or two or so, I was like, this is not worth my energy. This is not worth fighting for. It's better, I let go. And it's just good to let go. Because why? You have the Spirit of God that lives in you. The songwriter said, because He lives, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives, all fear is gone. Because I know, He holds my future. And life is worth a living just because He lives. So because Christ lives, I know He holds my future. Because He lives, I know I can face tomorrow. No matter the circumstances, no matter the backstabbing, you just keep moving forward. I don't sing well, but I love singing though. Because Juma, you are living witness. So stop holding yourself hostage for waiting for somebody to come and apologize, and that person don't even have you in the medulla oblongata. That person have moved on with their life. They are living their life, and you just stuck in that thing that person did to you, and you just thinking about it, and you can't sleep, and you turn it on your bed overnight. It don't worth it. If the person don't want to come to you, you go to the person and tell the person how you feel. And that's how I would do if I'm hurt. And I have think about it one or two, and I'm like, oh no, this is not worth my energy. I go and meet you and we talk about stuff. And that's how a true believer should be. Life is not bread and butter, no sugar or tea, but we have to move past our differences, right? I love you all. Thank you for joining me today. Section 3. We move on to the truth about closure. Let me tell you something that might set you free. Closure isn't always something someone gave you. It is something you gave yourself. Welcome, Ruth Harris Cully. People are not going to give you closure. Give yourself that closure. Like I said, you may never hear, I am sorry. But you can say, you hurt me deeply. I did not deserve it, but I'm not staying stuck in that place. I'm about to move on. The goal isn't to forget. The goal is to stop living the person power over your peace. So this is what happens. If you are always mad about what somebody did to you, or you are always mad about things that happened in the past, you just keep living that person power over your peace. Whenever you see that person, your anxiety gets all high, your heart starts to beat boop, boop, boop. Stop letting that person power your peace. So that person enjoying their life. That person is moving on with their life, and you just stuck. Anytime you see the person, you just frown. You can't even smile. You need to move on. Try to smile. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I see all my sisters, my dad, my brother-in-law, my mother-in-law. Everybody is here watching me today, you know. I love to do these things because I'm a good talker, and you know, I've been praying to God, like, what is that purpose that you created me for? I want to live in my purpose, you know. So since I'm a good talker, this is why I pick a topic every Sunday. I come and talk about it. You will not see me if some of my sisters are having party, though. I have to go there to go help, you know. So stop putting yourself. You are not person. You are not person to an occasion. You wear in the corner. You just stuck in your way. You not for your head. You can't even dance. You can't even move around happily. Only because that person is there, you want to be careful because you don't even want to hear that person. No, stop it. Stop it. Only the dead don't talk. In the grave, there is no speaking. But if something hurts you, you give yourself time and talk about it. Say to yourself, I forgive you. I forgive myself. Forgive the person, you know. Yeah, man, I see some people just stuck when they go to party. They don't even want to move around to talk to other people. We move on to section 4. How to heal without apologies. Like I said, people will never apologize for their wrongdoing. But we have to move past it. This is how we shift our pain to power. You can't keep being stuck in that pain all the time. Grieve the truth. It is okay to grieve. And after you have grieved, you say out loud to yourself, I was wrong. They should have cared. This is how my healing begins, with truth. Even though this person did not care about me, even though it hurts me, or maybe I was wrong because I said this to this person and this person took it. Thank you, Mother-in-law. I appreciate you. Thank you for being my strong inspirational, you know. Even though you can give me hard time sometimes, but myself, I can give you hard time too. I know to eat oil money for your own child. Yeah, my mother-in-law is nice. Let me give you your flowers since you're here. You know, she do one or two jobs when I broke. I said, Mother, I need some money. She'll send me some money. Thank you so much. You know, sometimes if people do good for you, it's not always good to say it in the back. Sometimes give the person the flower while the person is alive. The person shouldn't die, go for beer, excuse me, go stay on the casket. You say, thank you. Way back, you used to do this for me. You used to do that for me. This is why those that know me will always say, oh, Miala, you always talk about one thing over and over, because I cherish little things people do for me. You don't have to give me the word, but I cherish this little moment, the care, the love, the call, and all of that. So you move on. Release your need for them to be fixed. Waiting for somebody apologize and keep you locked up in the past. You do not need the permission to move forward. You can move forward. Thank you, says Jeanette. You can move forward without that person saying, I'm sorry. Sometimes people hurt me so bad, and I don't have to go to you because I don't want too much the confusion on. I'm not like that. I would never stand up to argue with somebody and be who said, she said, he said. But I would say to myself, you know what? I forgive this person for saying this thing about me. Even though I love this person, even though I care for this person, even though I cherish this person, But this person said this about me, and which of course it is truth, and you discuss that thing with that one individual, and you go and hear it from outside, you just become broken within you and be like, but you just sometimes you like me, I just forgive people without them knowing, even though I know that I told you stuff, even though I know you said shit about me, but I will forgive you within myself. I'm not going to color for you because I'm a child of God, but I'm going to forgive you within myself. And after I've forgiven you, I don't trust you anymore. I will speak to you, I will greet you, but I'm not going to open up with my private business with you anymore. I am not going to do that. So we need to move forward. Stop being stuck and staying locked in that box only because somebody didn't say you sorry. You tell yourself, yes, it is truth. I'm hurt by this, but I let it go. I let you go. Call the person name and tell the person, thank you. I love you. I care for you. But at the end of the day, you went and said shit behind my back. At the end of the day, you backstabbed me. At the end of the day, you put shit in my face. I let you go. Let the person go. Sometimes you have to get your journal and you have to write it down. You have to write those incidents down and you have to say today, which is the first one of this or that, I let this person go. You have to journal it if it costs you. I hurt you and I see now. I may sound cringe, but incredible. Now I acknowledge the wound. I know I'm hurt, but let it be. Let the lesson lead, not wound. Don't keep being in that pain all the time, but let it be a lesson. Like I said earlier, like this person hurt me, but I will let it go. I'm not going to confront this person about what they did to me. I will let them be. Do not carry the bitterness, carry the wisdom. What is the wisdom that you learn from that pain? So, Mete Harris, welcome, brother. Thank you for joining. Please like and share the video. This is True Talk with Mieta. It's good to have you all. What wisdom did you get from there? Do not be bitter. Learn that all you did for this person, all you wanted was the best for this person. I do not know how to love better. I don't know. Now I know what I deserve. I now know how to protect my peace, and that is how you try to protect your space. You don't bring people in your space easily. You don't tell people your personal a business easily, because while you are protecting your peace, you carry the wisdom, not the bitterness. Practice forgiveness, not for them, but for you. Forgiveness is not saying what you did was okay. Forgiveness is saying, I won't let what you did keep me bitter. I'm going to move on. It is letting go of the so you can walk lightly. If you holding somebody in your heart, you just have it. Your heart is all the time. You are always best. You always have that frown on your face. And sometimes because some of us is carrying people in our heart so much, that is why we don't move past that bitterness. We always look dusty when you see us, even if we dress nicely, but people don't even see the light in you, because why? You are full of so much bitterness. No matter how much the money you get, you are just so bitter all the time. But if you have peace, if you have inner joy, you can walk literally like Jesus was walking on the water. You don't care about anybody around you. You see your sister, you run to your sister, you kiss your sister on the cheeks, you hug your sister. That's how it's supposed to be, or your brother, both ways. Section 5. When you are the one who have apologized, that's section 5. Maybe you are not just the one waiting. It is someone else who is waiting on you. Maybe you hurt somebody so bad, and that person is waiting on you for you to tell them, I'm sorry. Work on it. This is the time. This is an invitation to make it work again. Reach out to that person. Don't feel too big and proud because you get 1 or 2 cents so you can talk to anybody anyhow and you just downplay that person. No, this is the opportunity. Christ is calling you today. I'm not a preacher, but God call me and God call my husband, but in the future when he call me, I will listen. But I can still go to church. I can hear what the pastor say. I'm trying to live by April. When God call me for them, people the hour ago, yeah. So reach out to somebody who have hurt you before. Do not justify. Because some of us, if we hurt people, we want to justify. Oh, you do this thing to me, and that's the reason why I did this to you. You know that flower talk. If you hurt me and you say things to me, I'll say it to you too. Me, one of the things I will never do. I don't care how you tell me how terrible I am, how you insult me, or tell me what's on my body. I have never. Since I've been knowing myself when I was a little girl till now, I'm in my one more age, I have never stood up and insult somebody or argue. I don't do that. I don't do that. If you say stuff to me, I just listen. But some of us, thank you, mother. I appreciate you. My beautiful mother-in-law. And it's time to reach out. You keep hurting people over and over and feel it is okay. It is not okay. Repent from your evil ways, for the kingdom of God is at hand. God don't like ugly. If you keep hurting people and you think it is okay, your reward is waiting for you. And if you think you cannot reach out to that person, you can still pray to God and ask God for forgiveness for yourself. Because why? You have sinned against men and you have sinned against God also. Pray to God that he will give that person inner peace, that that person will be willing to forgive you and talk with you again whenever they see you. I challenge you all this week. 3 things. Write a letter to someone who hurts you, but never apologize. You do not have to send it, just release it. Whether you release it in the water, whether you burn it, say it out loud. I do not need an apologist to be free. Forgive someone intentionally, even if they never change. Because some people will never change. Some people will continue to be who they are. They'll always be saying crap about people. And they are the one that is doing the worst thing. They are terrible. And they are just, some people are just fake. They will come and smile for you with all the tell the two teeth. One good thing about myself, if I like you, I can't laugh for you. I can't go closer to you. I know myself. If I don't like you, I don't bring you closer to me. My spirit have to align with those I'm coming in contact with. And even though sometimes it do align, but in the process, if that person hurts me, it is how it is. I just leave. So you have to write letter to that person, say out loud, apologize to that person, and be free again. Forgive someone intentionally in yourself, and also forgive yourself, because you have to forgive yourself, and you have and through that is how your change is going to come. But if you are always justifying, there is no change. So forgive yourself. Inner peace matters the most. So when you go out, you can be free in your spirit. You'll not see your fellow man and just be mad and just be fast. Because our healing doesn't come from who hurt us. If for the one who still bleeding, is for the one who's still bleeding. So that you deserve your freedom. Let's be free. I urge all of us here to be free and live happily and apologize for our wrongdoing. I love you all. And I appreciate you for being here today. God's willing, I will see you on next Sunday. I hope you enjoyed the topic today, and I will see you all soon. I love you. Please stay tuned, like and share the video, and have a blessed week. May God bless us all. Bye bye. How do I end this live? This okay, yeah.